is the 26th regular meeting of the Lake County Board of Commissioners. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dear God, please bless our meeting today. May our discussions be fruitful, our decisions wise, and our community strong. Amen.
Amen.
Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Here.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Present.
Commissioner Ragovich.
Here. Before we begin public portion, I'd like to bring up Lisa Mannigan, 4-H and Family Consumer Science Education.
Good morning, Commissioners. It's that time of year again. It seems like I was just here last year, like a minute ago. It's gone by very fast. We have a bunch of youth who are very excited to talk about our fair season. They're going to talk about their different projects. Obviously, the fair is next week, starts July 22nd and goes to July 27th. One thing new this year is our auction. Our program is growing so much that we've changed our auction time, so I'm not sure if you're aware of that. We will start registration at 10 a.m. and then the auction will start at noon for small animals. We will have a breakfast, and then we will have our lunch, our dinner, and then at 4 o'clock will be our large animals. So we certainly want to thank you for the support that you provide us every year. As a result of your support, that's how our program continues to grow. And we're going to have the kids come up a couple at a time. We have a lot. As of Tuesday, we had 5 kids, and now we have many that came. So they're very excited to talk about all the things they've been doing all year long to prepare for our fair.
Is that a change of time because of the beverage rule?
I'm not aware of the beverage rule. Could you let me know what the beverage rule
He's
is?
usually there till after midnight.
You were instrumental in doing that, yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. It takes a minute to add up my lots, okay?
That's funny. Okay. I know you guys go through.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? Good. And I think you were in Olix's class, correct?
What's that?
Olix's at high school this year?
Yes.
Harry?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I thought I saw you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
So I'm Olivia Steelman.
I'm Leanne Milo.
I'm 18. I've been in 4-H for 10 years now. I am in Lake County Saddle Horse, Junior Leaders, and Tail to the Rail. And one thing that I've definitely learned from 4-H is time management and yeah.
So I'm Leanne Milo. I'm the president of a club, Legacy Livestock, and the president of Junior Market. I'm 17. I just graduated from Riverside High School. I've been in 4-H for 9 years. I'm not only the fair queen, but I'm also an outstanding youth candidate. I also was a camp counselor this year for our 4-H Lake County camp. If you could come see our display at the fair in the youth building, and you can see all the fun we had. My projects this year, my cow, his name is Toast. My pig's name is Petal. I have chickens and turkeys also. And I have learned that 4-H has showed me how to be patient. And the one thing that I like about fair is the people you make connections with.
Yes. And also, if you guys would like to join us on Friday at fair, that is our senior day. We're going to be there from 11 to 2. So, yeah. Thank you, guys.
There, huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
I also have buyer's letters.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always carry buyer letters.
Good morning. Good morning. I am Heidi Wyant. I am in Giddy Up Whoa. I have been in 4-H for 8 years, and I am 17 years old. I have 2 market lambs this year, 2 market goats, and 2 market hogs. And one thing I have learned from 4-H is to have good sportsmanship, and I have gained so much responsibility from taking care of my animals.
Good morning. My name is Lorelai Budzicki. I'm a member of the Ringleaders 4-H Club, and this is now my 4th year in 4-H. My projects I will be bringing this year is 2 market hogs, Pocahontas and Peter Ham, along with 2 pens of meat chickens. And one thing I've learned from 4-H is just all about sportsmanship. Don't let people see you upset, or just be happy for other people and their accomplishments.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Ariana Hansen. I am in Legacy Livestock and Junior Market. I have been in 4-H for 4 years,
and this year I'm raising 2 steers, 2 pigs, and 2 pens of market chickens. During my time in 4-H, I have learned it's not just about the animals, it's about the safety, responsibility, and most of all, friendships and opportunities that you get. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Pleshnik, I won't say how I know this, but I do need to warn you, Heidi's goats are a little on the heavy side. A little over 100, both are over 100 pounds, so just make sure when you're bidding out there, you realize that you're bidding per pound. So. Please tell me you have an apple, sir.
I could shoot it off your head if you'd like me to. So good morning, commissioners. My name is Matthew Klinko. I'm in the Lake County Young Guns, and I'm in Forever Friends 4-H Club. This is my 13th year in 4-H. I'm 18 years old. This year I went out to compete in Nebraska for 4-H shooting sports. I was on Team Ohio for 4-H. I was the first person ever from our county to rank nationally on stage. I have 3 Ohio records with the recurve that I have here. In 2017, I also won the Clock Award for the State Fair. And what I've learned in,
And if you wouldn't mind turning and facing the crowd so the camera can see.
I don't know where the camera's at. My favorite memory for 4-H was really shooting out here. It was a lot of fun, and I loved being competitive and enjoying it. My favorite memory at the fair is really just being there and learning. You know, I shot against the police and the Marines and Young Guns, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You must be pretty good because Chief Izzo's sitting back there and you walked in with a weapon and he didn't even move.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Maddie McDonald. I'm in Wings and Things 4-H Club. I've been 4-H for 5 years and I'm 13 years old. This year I have a market steer named Sam, 2 market hogs named Patrick and Patricia, and I have a market goat named Oliver. My name is Macy McDonald. I am also in the Wings and Things 4-H Club. I am 13 years old and this is my 5th year in 4-H. I have a steer named Leo, pigs named Luna and Liam, and a goat named Lily. And one thing I really enjoy about the fair is hanging out with my friends. I also enjoy that too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, commissioners. My name is Mikey McDonald. I'm in Wings and Things 4-H Club. I'm 13 years old and I've been in 4-H for 5 years. My projects this year are my steer Blackjack, lamb Ricky, and 2 pigs. If you would like to see us show our animals, you can see me at the fair showing on Wednesday and Tuesday. Then you will see all the hard work I have put in caring for my animals.
My name is Elliot Province. I am in our gang club. This is my first year. My project is market chickens, and my animals are named Drumstick, Tenderloin, Wing, and Leg Quarter. And I learned that call ducks were originally decoy ducks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can get a 3-piece meal with this kid.
Good morning, commissioners.
Good morning.
My name is Mark Ball. I'm in the Wings and Things 4-H Club. I'm 18 years old this year, and this will be only my 3rd year in 4-H. Something I want to talk about was this is my first year doing pigs. My uncle did them a while back, but he pressured me into doing them even though I did not want to do them at all. But I did learn a lot thanks to a lot of people here. I also want to do even better next year with my last year. So, yeah.
Good morning, commissioners. My name is Aiden Milo. I'm in the Club Legacy Livestock, and I've been in 4-H for 6 years. This year, I have turkeys, chickens, a hog named Jerome, and a cow named Bear. Another reason 4-H animals are the best is because they are loved, cared for, and walked every day. So they are lean with less fat than store non-4-H animals.
Good morning, commissioners. My name is Alex Bowman. I'm a part of Live Action, Junior Market, and Junior Leaders. I'm 16 and 11 years in 4-H. I have 2 hogs, 2 market lambs, 2 goats, 2 turkey pens, and 1 breeding sheep. And the auction takes MasterCard, Visa, American Express, checks, and cash. And your purchase can be used as a tax deduction.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Bobby Wine. I'm in Giddy-Up Well. This is my I'm 15 and I've been in 4-H for 8 years. My projects this year are 2 market hogs and 2 market lambs. We provide a dinner for all registered buyers, which is very yummy. We will also provide a breakfast at 10 a.m.
Thank you. Excuse me, Alex, before you sit down, could you let us know the names of your hogs this year?
Thank you to you, actually. My gilt is named, no, I can't think of it.
I believe Dennis was his first name.
Yeah, Dennis and Rodman, but then I know, that's its second name. Barkley is the second name, and then my barrow is, that one is Rodman.
Yeah. He had a basketball theme to the animal names this year. And he had 1 pig that didn't have a basketball name. I'm like, if you got a pig that needs a basketball name, it's got to be Charles Barkley.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully Charles doesn't see this video. Thank you.
Commissioner Beveridge has all that MasterCard, Visa, cash.
I write a check so that they don't get charged the 3% processing fee on my dollar amount. So, thank you guys.
Thank you.
I also brought up buyer's letters for 4-H.
Smart man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, as you can see, they've been working hard all year long. I don't think people recognize, who are not familiar with the 4-H world, that it's something, they'll finish with fair and they will start back up in September, all of the volunteers, all of the youth, to start preparing for next year. So they've been working really hard, which is what makes our youth development program so wonderful. As you've seen, we have not just the animals, which everybody seems to know about the livestock auction, but we have kids who do non-animal projects. We even have Lindsay over here who just came back from State Fair. She does saddle horse. We had 10 youth go to our State Fair for our saddle horse program. So not only do we compete, obviously, locally and work all year round, but we have kids who go statewide and even national, like Matthew did for our shooting sport. So we're doing great things here in Lake County. We may be small, but we certainly are mighty. And again, we appreciate all the support that the commissioners provide us. We will be kicking off our 4-H week with our award ceremony at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. We'll be recognizing our outstanding youth, all of our graduating seniors, and our outstanding volunteers as well. So we hope to see you guys there. And again, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Another outstanding group of kids. The time it takes for all of you to put into the animals and the care, I think, sets you apart from your peers at school. I always look at somebody's resume. You had to go above and beyond just sitting at home on a couch playing video games, watching TV. You have taken on that responsibility to take care of something and to compete at a level that's pretty high now. So congratulations to all of you. That's fantastic. And I'm still going to throw down the challenge to Commissioner Beveridge on the bakery auction and my wife's apple pie.
Well, we may have to revisit this for 2026. I didn't realize there was wagers being placed. And I don't understand why we're having our wives bake apple pies. Do you not know how an oven works, good sir?
My family and food go well together.
This is true. Okay, you win.
Mr. President,
yes.
For my part, I want to say thank you to each and every 4-H member for coming out today to share the exciting auction that we're going to be having next Saturday at the fair. It's always an extraordinary event that highlights the very best of Lake County and the future of agriculture in Northeast Ohio. And I know that everyone who goes has an amazing time, a lot of fun. I just want to encourage everyone who's watching to come with us, because I know the commissioners are going to be there. But I hope that everyone else joins us, because It is going to be an epic, record-breaking auction because it always is. I think the last 3 years in a row have all been record breakers. Other counties look to Lake and say, how do you do it? We wish we could copy you. And my response is, we're the big leagues. You know, if you do well in Ashtabula or Geauga, then you can move to Lake County. Now, you're going to have to train hard because we have the best here, but you know, someday you can dream big. But this is the best auction and the best fair in the state of Ohio, and I can't wait for this Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mr. President,
Yes.
normally I don't speak, but I have to take the opportunity with all the wonderful folks in the room today. You're right. The 4-H programs, the ones that I got to know and learn about first, obviously, was the livestock auction. And I had an opportunity once to sit with some educators who wanted to talk to me about, you know, how would you teach financial literacy and how would you teach, you know, entrepreneurship and this and that. And I'm like, hey, don't ask me. Just go ask the kids in the 4-H programs to understand. And it is a year round. I know a lot of times after the auction and while we're at fair, I'll have some of the young people come up and be like, hey, do you want to see my steer for next year? Like, they're already, they're scouting next year's steer at this year's fair. It is a year-long commitment. And so, absolutely, I commend all of you for all of your hard work. I thoroughly enjoy the auction as well. No, I was not cheating on Lake County this past Saturday. I was practicing down in Trumbull County. This motion is not normal. You got to practice to be as professional in big leagues as I am. But no, you know, the folks over at the fairgrounds do an amazing job all year long preparing for this week. It's not just one day. It is a week-long fair. And please do come out for that auction. But when you do, as Lisa said, go experience and learn about the work that the other 4-H kids are putting in. Right? There's a whole couple other divisions out there that don't come and auction off their animals because they love their animals and they ride them. Right? So come out, and when you're spending time there at the fair, learn what these other kids are doing and the amazing work that they do. But yes, on Saturday night, please do come out and join us. 12 o'clock is when the poultry and the rabbits come out. As we've said, no self-respecting politician bids on a rabbit, gentlemen. So we'll just leave that to the other business owners and folks in the community. But the chickens are amazing. I've had some folks that work in agricultural and with the meat and the animals, and they'll tell you that you're going to see probably your biggest difference between a store-bought chicken and a 4-H chicken. The taste, the quality of the meat is night and day, and so. That starts at 12, depending on how many bidding wars Commissioner Plechnik and I get into. We'll see how long of a break we get, and then the larger animals come up at 4. And so, listen, come on out and buy something. There's a lot of great kids, and yes, I was there, I don't know what it was, midnight or 1 a.m. last year as we finished up with the hogs. But that's, you know, the last kid that comes across that auction block put in just as much as the first kid that comes across, and I do think they all deserve the best of what our community has to come out and say job well done to them. So thanks for being here, and yes, I will be looking forward to next Saturday.
He just buys his freezers in Trumbull County getting ready for this auction. Thank you. Well, you're welcome to stay if you would like to or not.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay, we're going to resume public portions. Public portion, anyone wishing to address the board on agenda items only, please raise your hand. You'll have 3 minutes after stating your name and address for the record. Do I see anybody for public portion? I see nobody. This brings us to our resolutions. Madam Clerk.
In the Utilities Department, resolution approving plan specifications and estimates of cost in the amount of $106,909 for water lines for Booth Farms Subdivision Phase 5 in Perry Village, job number 25-22.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving plan specifications and estimates of cost in the amount of $882.60 for sanitary sewers for Booth Farm Subdivision Phase 5 in Perry Village, job number 25-22.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations in Lake County Department of Utilities Solid Waste Fund for design services to support an application to the Ohio EPA for facility expansion.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations and transferring cash within Lake County Department of Utilities Water Fund and Project Fund 595, Lake Shore Boulevard Waterline Replacement Project 466W, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution awarding a bid contract in the amount of $230,530 to Monte Construction LLC for the Lake Road Force Main Replacement Improvement Project 484S, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In Job and Family Services Department, resolution approving Lake County Department of Job and Family Services vouchers, date of warrant July 25th, 2025, in the amount of $605,917.78.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
In the Finance Department, resolution approving payment of bills as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $3,306,275.45.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution approving payment of bills to CT Consultants Incorporated as listed on the Commissioner's Approval Journal in the amount of $12,902.04.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Abstain.
Resolution approving purchase orders as listed on the Commissioner's Purchase Order Approval Journal in the amount of $659,297.10.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations for various non-general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes.
Resolution transferring cash and appropriations within various general and non-general fund accounts.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk?
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Regovich.
Yes. This brings us to our departmental reports, utilities.
Thank you, Commissioner. We had a bid opening yesterday for traveling screens at our Aquarius raw water station. That's essentially the first part of the treatment process. It blocks large things that are floating in the lake from coming into our treatment plant. The roller coaster continues for bidding. We only had one bidder for this project, and it was a little bit over the engineer's estimate, so we're going to be evaluating that over the next couple of weeks and see what we want to recommend to the commissioners as far as entering into a contract.
Thank you. I could tell you good job on the water line and pavement of Vine Street. It is all open now. I know they have a punch list of things to do as far as painting lines and things like that, but it's nice and smooth and it's easy access now, so it provides a lot of relief over there.
That's good to hear. Those can be painful during construction, but in the end, it's always an improvement.
Those are rough 3 years.
Mr. President?
Yes.
Mr. Roethlisberger, I just want to ask if you have any updates on the Woodhill subdivision and Mentor. I know that the public needs to be reassured sometimes that the commissioners have, in fact, instructed utilities to do anything that's necessary. If there's any of our public infrastructure facilities creating a smell, to have it addressed. My understanding is that over the last couple of years, the sewer pipes in that division have been completely resealed, that they've been cleaned, they've been flushed out, that they've had special scent reducing blocks placed in them, and that they've been regularly inspected during the entire period of the complaints. I just want to make sure that we're doing everything we absolutely can do, and that we're being very clear that we are indeed doing it, because we want to make sure that if any county infrastructure is responsible, it's fixed and updated. It may not be, and ultimately the smell may be coming from another source, but we want to make sure that we're aggressively doing everything that we can do.
We are. It's a unique situation there. We have about 550 miles of sanitary sewers throughout Lake County, and this is pretty unique to this area, where you have odors that weren't emanating from the wastewater treatment plant or from, say, a lift station nearby. This is not near anything like that. So we are doing anything that we can. We've done a couple of site visits. Commissioner Regovich was out there a couple of weeks ago, and we're actually looking into some, it was recommended by EPA. We met with them a couple of weeks ago, a odor blocker that you can install in a manhole. We're looking into that to see if that's going to be effective. And then we're also going to start, we're going to do some smoke testing out there over the next month or so. It's not usually something that you would do for an odor complaint. It's something that we use to find rainwater that might be entering into the system and overextending the capacity of the system. But we just thought it might be another way that maybe something could turn up with that. So yeah, we're looking at everything that we can, kind of going outside of the box and trying to figure out why it's happening at this one location and 500 miles of pipe and really not anywhere else. So whatever we can do, and like I said, we met with EPA and they offered some suggestions also. So
thank you.
You're welcome.
I can update too that on my visit, I reached out, thanks to John, Council, when John Krieger met me, that's his ward, and we are, going to continue to work on the problem. From my background, I know that this is, kind of like chasing a ghost. So what I do know about the project, it was lined in the last 5 years, which essentially makes it a brand new pipe. And I talked to the city manager, Ken Flipiak, to have they take care of the storm side of things, to have those catch basins cleared out. When I saw with some leaves and stuff, so just we're pulling things out of the mix that could possibly, hopefully, simple things that gives us an easier and better look at what is actually happening. And I think the utilities department is committed to working with the citizens there and finding what it is. I think I mentioned to the person that reached out to us that I don't think it's going to happen overnight. But this is something. If we knew, we'd fix it. If we knew there was an issue, we'd fix it. But we have to try and find that smoking gun. So,
thank you. I know how hard our Department of Utilities works, but sometimes it's important to make sure the public knows exactly what we are doing so that they understand that all efforts are being made.
And Job and Family Services.
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioners. There was a lot of discussion today about the Lake County Fair, which is wonderful. It is a positive and uplifting event for our community, and my hat's off to all of the 4-H kiddos who were here today. They did an amazing job with their presentations, and also I applaud their parents and caregivers who probably also have to sacrifice a lot for their children to be taking on what they are. I wanted to mention, as far as the Lake County Fair, that we will have Job and Family Services will have a booth on the main concourse of the fair next week, as we typically do each year. It's a great opportunity for our staff to be present at the fair, man that booth, and engage with the public and talk to the public about all of our services at Job and Family Services, including our child and elder abuse hotline. I also wanted to mention that Thursday, July 24th is Kids Day at the fair. That's sponsored by our agency. And Friday, July 25th is Senior Day at the fair. Those are two populations that are very near and dear to my heart. And I encourage everyone in our community who's able to attend the fair to do so. Thank you.
And just a quick follow on, kids are free on Kids Day, and seniors are free on Senior Day, so there's no reason not to come out and have fun.
Kids under 14. are free. Thank you.
That's true. Some of us are kids, a little bit longer than that, at heart. But kids under 14 are free.
Madam Clerk.
Yes, the next commissioner meeting will be Thursday, July 24th at 10 a.m.
And I missed our county administrator.
I do not have a report.
I could say that the jail is looking.
Yeah, I guess I will say next week I plan on popping up the live feed, do a more, I know the sheriff's out of town this week, but have the live feed up and do a little bit more detailed dive into where we're at on the project.
Very good. Thank you. And our favorite legal.
No reports, Commissioner.
Thank you. Gentlemen, is there any old business to come before us? Is there any new business? I would just like to mention that this Saturday is the Arts Fest in downtown Willoughby. If you've never been, it's thousands of people. Parking's at a premium. I'm always got to see this grow over the years, and it's a very, very large event, and hopefully they have good weather. But if you can make it out, it'd be great. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn to executive session for the purpose of 2 legal pending litigations with no business to be conducted after.
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Beveridge.
Aye.
Commissioner Plechnik.
Yes.
Commissioner Ravitch.
Aye.
We have the workshop, right?
Workshop after.
Workshop after the brief executive session.
Yes.